Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications so you will not miss a future video.
Welcome to the channel, The Tech Piano Player Kid.
A black background with white text that reads The Tech Piano Player Kid displays on the screen with the same text written to the right in Braille. What is up, everyone? The Tech Piano Player Kid here. And before we start the actual video itself, I just want to say thank you so much for over 1,200 subscribers. I don't even know what the number is right now, but I think it's like 1,200 something. But I just want to say thank you so much for that. That means a lot. And go and share the videos, guys. Don't feel afraid to share my videos. You don't have to ask permission. You can share them. And feel free to give me some more video suggestions and stuff like this. And today's video is going to be more about TimeCrest, discussing about it. And I do have a special guest today. She goes by TimeCrestians. Before we actually get into it, let's actually roll in the second part intro. And here we go. Hope you enjoy. Hello, everyone. This is the Tech Piano Player Kid here, and with me I have...
I'm Lena from TheTimeCrestians.
Yes, and I probably said that name in the intro wrong, but you know what? Oh, well. But yeah, today we're going to talk about, well, hence the username that she gave is TimeCrestians. We're talking about TimeCrest and what we think about it and what potentially could happen in TimeCrest 4. And for those of you who have never played TimeCrest, there probably will be a lot of spoiler alerts, so just be warned. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So, I don't know. Okay, I have a few questions that I'm genuinely curious about. Firstly, what gender do you think Ash is, and like why? Like, do you have reasons, or like what gender and why?
I kind of go between boy and girl because, like, I don't know, like, I guess because, like, the way, I don't know, it's kind of hard, but I would say boy more because, like, the way it's, like, I guess the way it's, like, the character talks, but I keep saying want to say she, but I don't know.
You know, I I don't know why, but I'm genuinely really certain on my conviction, which I think Ash is a boy, which I think is kind of strange as well on my end because I like my voiceover, like I play TimeCrest with voiceover, and the voice I use for voiceover is female. So my voice is female, yet I think in my mind of Ash as a male. Like I can only imagine Ash as a guy. I cannot imagine Ash as a girl. Like it just doesn't work in my head. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really know my reasons either, but it's just kind of like that. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are your opinions on TimeCrest 3? Like what do you think about the like stuff, and do you, like what's your favorite path actually as well?
I don't know, TimeCrest 3 is really interesting. It's like you take one path and you take another path and I've taken all three paths and there's a huge difference. I mean, huge. Like if you go with Scarlet, heads up to everyone, the Ignis is
You don't even want to imagine what Ignis.
No, he's interesting that way.
Yeah. Yes. Just to be safe, you know. Okay. Okay. Do you have a favorite like path? Like, do you have a path you prefer? Or do you just like them equally?
I feel like either path you take, someone does end up quote unquote dying.
Yeah.
And so I don't really have one because, like, I mean, especially when I took the Riley path, and I was like, "What? No! Why? Like, why, Ezra? Like, why would you?"
Yeah.
Like, I was so mad that he blocked the communication so you could talk to Ash, and I'm like, dude.
Yes. That was infuriating because like you were trying your best to help in this horrifying situation, and your messages weren't going through, and you're like, you crazy person, you freaking unblock the
I almost threw my phone across the room the first time I played it.
I understand that. I literally I did the same. Yes, I completely understand that.
I'm just glad my piano wasn't in the I didn't glad to throw it to my piano because that would have been bad.
Yeah, no.
I didn't throw it, but if I did, I would have probably hit my piano.
That would not be great.
No.
Your amazing musical skills would just be the phone and the keyboard. It would not be great.
No.
So yeah. Do you have a favorite path in TimeCrest 3?
Um. Well, if I take okay, I'm gonna break this down here. So I took the first time I took was Luthor, or how the heck you say it. And Alvin is yeah. He's
He's okay. No, yeah, Alvin, my it's the kind of thing where my opinions on him changed completely. Like,
yes.
because TimeCrest 3, okay, at the beginning he's kind of creepy. He blocks our messages. Come on, guy, don't block my messages. I'm trying to communicate here. Anyway, he blocks our messages. Yeah, that's not cool and all. But like when you actually talk to him the very first time after he resurrects Luther or whatever, like Luther isn't there. But like when you're talking to him, he seemed genuinely nice. And
Yeah.
then he goes on to go all manipulative and be like, "Hey, yeah, if you choose to talk to me again, you'll have to kill your parents." Blah blah blah. I'm like, what happened?
I know. Like, dude, why?
Yeah, it's so unexpected. But like with the paths thing, I honestly like. I've only played the Riley path once in TimeCrest 3. I've only played the Riley path once so far. Um, But like, I honestly think that I do prefer the Scarlet Path. Like the first time I played it, I was like, I don't really like this because there was so much waiting and like nothing much was happening. At least at the beginning, like it was just kind of standstill for a bit of it.
Yeah.
At least for me. But like, then I played through Riley Path and just witnessed Luther's life fall apart.
I
Really
know. And I
convinced
was
me.
like, I was picturing it like it would be like perfect or whatever. And I'm like,
Mm. Yeah,
and then
especially because of what Alvin said. Like Alvin was like, "Hey, yeah, we witnessed Ash and Luther get closer," and I was like, "Oh yeah, this is the perfect path. They're gonna be all siblingy and nice." And yeah, it was kind of the opposite. It was bad. It was honestly just bad.
yeah. It's like you think it goes this way, and then TimeCrest, aka Sneaky Crab, is like, nope, we're gonna do the other way. And I'm like, why?
Literally, like there's
Why?
no happy ending. Like poor Luther. Either way, he has to freaking choose. No, I feel like though I also prefer the Scarlet Path because it just you can clearly see Luther's reasonings way more in that path for why he chooses. Okay, yeah, big huge spoiler alert, especially if you haven't played TimeCrest 3,
Yeah.
but like why he chooses to go back and like to Alvin. He doesn't choose it to because he wants to go back to Alvin. He chooses for Scarlet. And like in that path, he has someone who cares about him, who knows what he's going through, like at some level. So like I don't know, I just feel like it's a better path for Luther, like as a person, and for us because I don't know, we don't witness poor Luther being freaking traumatized.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, do you have any theories on TimeCrest 4?
So I know in TimeCrest 1 and 2 it was mainly about Ash. 3 was with Luthor. I have a feeling
Completely.
number 4 is gonna go like back to Ash.
Mm.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know what else could happen unless
Yeah, because
like
it ends with Ashley. I don't see how it could like
because like
yeah, imagine the next installment was literally it was back in Ash for like 2 seconds and then it veered into some other character's past. There was another installment, TimeCrest 5. No, TimeCrest 4, Alvin, TimeCrest 5, Ezra, it just kept going into TimeCrest, like into past, and you're like, it's TimeCrest 7. When are we back to freaking Ash?
I know, like, cause like I was not expecting like to go to Luthor. Like I read
At
on
all, yeah.
I was like I think I read it somewhere on a forum that was like something about Luthor, and I'm like, I knew it. Cause I had a feeling, cause like, and what drives me mad is like in TimeCrest 2, like when Ash is at the door, like you select as like, oh, I'm opening the door, ellipsis, and then it just ends.
It literally just, especially, no, I found it so infuriating when the first time I chose not to open the door. And I was expecting it to continue. Ignis was like, wrong choice, kid. And I was like, oh. And
I
then it just
know. I was
ended.
like, why? Like, why does he want me to open the door?
Yeah, like especially because of the dreams that Ash has been having. I don't think opening the door is a very good decision. So
I know, and I'm like, just the name of it, the door. It just,
it is, and especially because of the music on like played on the like
Oh,
little
I
like home
hate
screen
it.
page. Yeah,
Oh
it is pretty scary,
no,
definitely.
the music, the original music that was like the piano music on time before they updated in 2020 something. Oh my gosh, the
Mm,
I did not want to play at nighttime because
mm.
it keeps you up at night.
No, yeah, I didn't play TimeCrest back when that music was in the game, but I watched a Sneaky Crab trailer online, and I was like, well, I'm glad that I'm not playing TimeCrest back then.
Oh, it was
Like it is
creepy.
so scary.
Oh, there was some music that was very creepy in there, like especially when the
Mm.
fire was happening. Oh,
Oh my gosh, yeah, no. Okay. No. Um, but like back with the whole TimeCrest 4 thing. No, yeah, I expect it will go back to Ash. And then I don't know, like, because honestly, I don't. This isn't really a theory; it's just more of a hope. Like, I don't even know what to theorize. I just know what to hope. I kind of hope that Kronos slash Luther can get his emotions back somehow. And yeah, but like, then I have a feeling from that if he does end up getting his emotions back, the Ash will lose connection to the pocket watch. Which like it might be just me, but because like the only reason Ash got the pocket watch was because Ash got like Luther's emotions. So like, following that logic, if Luther got his emotions back, then they would not no longer be like Ash's pocket watch. And then I don't know like how would Ash change like as a person? Like I don't that is like it's literally a scary thought.
it is, but also you have to think that Luthor also was able to talk to the pocket watch in TimeCrest 4 before his emotions were taken away, though.
Mm. Yeah, yeah. So maybe I guess Ash could just like cast a spell on it. I don't know. Hmm. It is strange. I don't know. But like I feel like though like basically it would just as in the pocket watch would go back to Luther being the original counterpart. Like with the system message whatever whoever is waiting.
Oh,
Actually, yeah,
yeah.
that's another thing. I've never talked about this actually. But like when I first played TimeCrest 3, first of all, I did not. I was not happy that I wasn't talking to Ash anymore. Like the way it ended, and then we were talking to Kronos, and I didn't especially like Kronos. So I was like, I don't
Yeah, I
want to
know.
talk to this
I
now.
had a like not a bad feeling on him, but just something about him was off.
Literally. No, I didn't have that. But I was just like I was sitting there like I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to Ash. Where is freaking Ash? I was so upset for the first few minutes until I actually got into the story. I was just like, no. And like especially with the system message, Luther is waiting instead of Ash is waiting. That actually like that was confusing for me the first time. I
That
was like,
was me
what?
too, because like I remember the first time I was like Luther's waiting, like wait, huh? What?
Luther's waiting. What happened to Ash is waiting? I think that also convinced me, like, well, not convinced me. It also made me sadder. I was like, no, Ash is just gone.
And then I'm like, where's Ash? I'm like, it's like Ash is safe. I'm like,
You're sure about that? Like, no, especially yeah. When he said Ash is safe. No, when you saw like interactions with Ash, like when Helena came in with baby Ash, I was like, no, go bring me back to the future.
like why did we go back and like tweet like 10 years ago or whatever or however old? Actually, we don't even know how old Ash is.
Mm. You know, I but wait, is this back then or in the like current time crest? In
No, so like when so before so the first time you meet Ash, like we don't even know how old Ash is.
Oh yeah, I think though because of like past because of what Ash said though. I don't remember where this was, and I don't remember the exact context, so this is very helpful. But at one point, Ash was talking about like the meteors being obliterated, uh, when they were 2 years old. I don't know where the whole thing like came
Oh,
in,
I
but like,
remember. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
oh no, 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 okay, no, yeah, this is how I kind of figured out Ash's age. Well, actually, no, this is a lie, but this is how I'm assuming other people figured out Ash's age because other people told me Ash's age, so I don't know, I didn't figure this out, but like because Luther is 13 in that timeline, and I don't know, I feel like they just kind of, I don't know, I don't really know what convinced me, but it was some part in the dialogue that I was like, oh yeah, Ash is 16. I don't know what it was. I don't know. there's something there, okay?
If all the number is 16. I don't know. It's possible.
Oh yeah, I'm sure, but I don't know how I'm sure. I have a certainty, but I don't know why. So, yeah.
No, imagine like TimeCrest. No, imagine like TimeCrest, like put a format there and like asked us to guess, and then he was like, "You're all off." I'm like, "What?"
No, imagine.
And then you're like, "No, Ash is not that." What, really?
No. Okay, imagine you get this whole message thing, and it's like, oh yeah, Ash isn't whatever age you thought Ash was. Ash is actually 20. I can't imagine Ash is 20.
Oh gosh,
it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's for me. Ash is a 20-year-old doesn't work. It does not work. Oh my gosh. No, yeah, I don't know what convinced me that Ash is 16. It was something in the dialogue. Oh. It's the fact that Luther, when Luther is 13, it's 998 mg. And when Ash is talking to us, it's 1014 mg. So Ash is at least 16, if not maybe 17, if Ash was like 1 instead of a baby, like a proper baby, because you know the way some people refer to babies as 1-year-old.
Yeah, but no, that makes sense now. Yeah, and I'm like, what? And now I'm wondering, what does MG stand for? And then imagine Ash be like, "What year is it by you?" It's like 2020 whatever, and she'd be like, "What?"
Yeah. Yes. Oh yeah. No. I feel like it'd be funny if you just let Ash on a wild goose chase. You're like, oh yeah, we totally have a first mage who's been alive for 2023 years.
and then Ash would be like, well, how? I'm like,
yes, our first mage is even more ancient than Ezra. Ash, we're superior. Okay. Anyway, okay. What's your favorite TimeCrest installment, by the way? Like, do you prefer TimeCrest 1, 2, or 3?
I feel like 1 is like not like what do you call it? Like it's not like crazy, but it's like intense. Like I don't like it when it gets too intense because 2 is where it gets
2 is 1 brings up mysteries that are kind of solved. Like we figure out who the hooded man is. You know, mysteries are solved. TimeCrest 1 is the only TimeCrest where there actually is the mysteries that are solved. TimeCrest 2, you're just like, I mean, you meet the team, which is great, and then Ash kind of loses it in like chapter 9 or 10, and you're like, come back, Ash. And I don't know, it's a bit weird.
Oh, speaking of the hooded man, why did he do that spell thing in TimeCrest 1 where he disintegrated things?
Yeah, literally. No, I don't get it, because why? Again, like I feel like because spoiler alert if you're not past chapter whatever 4 or 5, I don't know when it is revealed, but I don't know, because okay, Fulgur is the hooded man, killed Master Fulgur, but like why? I feel like the only possible reason for this, especially because it never comes up in conversation, it's doing this to have like a laugh, like to have fun. Still not a great way, especially because like he's like but poor later is like, hey, yeah, why did you do this if Kronos just wanted to talk to Ash or something like that? And I don't know, it's a bit strange for sure.
I know, but here's even what's even weirder, when Ash told the administration people that the tree was disintegrated, they went back and the tree was fully intact, like nothing ever happened to it. And I'm like, how?
Or even in the Grand Library, it's like they went to investigate and the shelf was fine. Like, did he reassemble it? Or
I
was
don't
that an
I don't
illusion?
know. I'm confused.
Hmm.
That's what confused me too.
No, I feel like it could. The thing is, though, I feel like it could have been an illusion, except for the fact that what if you have a dispel ring? Like, it doesn't do anything. So, like, I feel like it definitely was real. And also, B, it's never said that Folger can actually like cast like illusion magic, but especially the fact that if you have a dispel ring, then it doesn't do anything. So, like, it definitely happened, but like, he must have reassessed it. Like, it's really strange. I don't know.
He had to have done because like he I don't know if killed is the right word, that one administration guy. But like I don't
He did. He literally like the poor
but
guy.
but
I
why
felt
though?
so
Is my
bad because
question
Ash was just
why?
leaving. No,
Like
yeah,
why
Ash
is he
was
going
just
after
leaving.
Ash? Why is he always going after Ash?
Yeah, literally. Like, it's just freaking tell the tell Ash what you're doing.
Yeah, and
And
Ash didn't turn back time.
hmm. No, yeah, Ash didn't turn back time, so I'm wondering if maybe that part was meant for us. Like he knew that Ash would relate it back to us, but like I don't know. It did sound very directed towards Ash though when he said it, because he was looking at Ash. Like it says, at least I think it does. I think it says something like the hooded man is looking at me, or he's saying something or something.
Oh
So it's like,
yeah, the part where was like I think he wants to turn me into applesauce.
yes, I love that so much.
I,
It's
I
just
I
it's just
laughed. I was like, wait, what?
literally. Do you have a funniest scene in TimeCrest, by the way? Like, can you think of one off the top of your head that was like, this
The
was
one
so
that part was like where
unexpected?
it turned into applesauce.
Yes, that was a really funny moment, definitely. Or like those random little remarks that Elise is like towards Roger, those little
Oh my
jabs. She's like,
gosh. Yeah,
it's amazing. And AC,
Elise isn't actually bad. She's just different.
she's just kind of
Me.
sarcastic.
Yeah, very.
Yeah. Mm. No, especially because AC
Oh gosh.
just remains silent in the background and then suddenly is like, let's go already. Like, it's just the most random interactions. I love it so much.
And then his sword
Oh,
at breakfast, and he's like,
oh
oh,
yes, that is also. I love it. Okay, that's actually one of my favorite scenes as well, where you see Elise is laughing at AC's sword name, and she's like, "Do you say eat my breakfast or take my breakfast when you attack your enemies?" And then AC is just like, "So what if I do?" Oh, you do then? Well, okay then. Eat my breakfast, you freaking. It's so such a weird thought.
and when you get to know AC, he's actually a really nice guy.
Is like that actually surprised me because he was kind of moody to begin with,
Yeah,
and the fact that he's always like sticking around for Ash, like, thank you.
I know, and I'm like, he does not seem like the guy who wants to like help or protect people. And then it does a 180, and you're like, never mind.
Yeah, Elise is less like surprisingly, Elise is literally less inclined to help than he is. Like in Nightshade Forest, this actually kind of threw me off, where he was just like, nah, I don't care about the freaking burning mushrooms, and I'm like, hello, there could be freaking people in there, you just don't care. Well, okay then.
And then she goes and it's like, I was like, I'll take a dead body. And I'm like, wait, what?
Literally,
Like, Elise,
she
like,
start.
are you human?
Yeah, she's taking blood from the basilisk, and I'm like, have you freaking gone insane? Yeah, it is very strange. No, do you have a favorite TimeCrest character, by the way?
I'd probably say Riley's probably one of them.
Hmm.
I feel like
She's
Riley's like,
actually really, really nice. And she's
she
really open. Like, well, mostly. She keeps very, very little secrets.
very, and I feel like
Hmm.
she's like a lot of people are like it's Princess Riley. She's like, I'm not the princess anymore. How many times do I have to tell you?
Yeah, yeah.
But she's very
She's like
calm.
she's so kind-hearted. Like she's genuinely like she is so kind without like secretly hating people, if you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Speaking of Riley, like, why didn't she stop Ezra from attacking her at the palace place thingy?
No, yeah, she does. It does say in the memory oracle though that okay, yeah. So it does say in the memory oracle that she's like, he's like, don't come back unless you're ready to sacrifice your life. But then again, well, also yeah, spoilers for that too. Sorry, but like it still doesn't explain why. Like I feel like a big, huge question here is that like why why did she think Ash answering that question would actually stop that fight between Ezra and Kronos? Because the thing is, Ash answered the question, but I don't think Ash actually did anything to stop Ezra. Like, if you saw like his reaction after like Ash kind of broke down, he was like, "Hey, I want to talk to that strong Ash." Blah blah blah. So it doesn't seem like Riley doing like sacrificing herself did anything, which makes it so bad. Like I feel so bad now because like she sacrificed herself for nothing. It looks like.
Yeah, and I'm really wondering, like, if you take the Riley path, spoiler alert, and if you open the door and if he can bring Riley back to life. I don't
No,
know.
it is.
Oh,
Yeah,
speaking of that, why does Scarlet wear the bone mask?
yeah. I the only thing I can think of is that she's trying to hide, or Ignis or her. There, one of them is trying to hide her identity. But then why? Like that doesn't make any
Yeah, what?
sense.
Yeah, it doesn't. And like, because I thought it was something like, I don't know, like, but then how does she know? Is she still blind in that scene though?
Yeah, that too. Because I don't like. It's really hard to tell because she doesn't really do anything to say that she's not. Like she when she's like runs straight like charges at Ash and the team in like Tremble Caves, there's nothing that would be stopping her powers from doing that. I don't know what she was planning to do when she got to them. Like
That's what
that's
I was
actually an
wondering.
interesting thing. What on earth was she planning to do when she got to them? Kill them? Like it's weird.
I feel like she doesn't want to do that, but like when her quote unquote brother is there, like she's forced to
Hmm.
like do it.
Hmm. Yeah. And okay, yeah, but with the character thing though, I think my favorite character would honestly have to be Luther. Like he is so kind, and not Kronos. Just putting that out there, okay? Not Kronos. Definitely
I mean,
not
they are the
Kronos.
same person, but
Yeah,
not.
but like not that type of Luther. I like Luther in TimeCrest 3. I like the actual genuine Luther, like the person, okay?
Yeah, yeah, the
Because
actual.
he yeah, because he's so kind. He's so selfless. He never like he always puts other people above himself. Like he doesn't even question it. He doesn't even go like, "Hey, could we make a deal about this?" He just right away like even in Time Quest 3, especially on the Scarlet Path when he's like um when Scarlet's like grieving for her brother at the end, he doesn't even hesitate. He picks up that pocket watch and he's like, "I want to join you." Like he doesn't go stand there hesitating, be like, "Do I really want to do this?" He does it right away, which just shows how like much he cares about people
Yeah,
that he does that without question. Like, yes,
and he loves his barbecue chips.
he really does. I love that too.
I
I
do
love that
too.
too. Mm.
It's like me, like I love too much candy. I mean, who doesn't love candy?
Literally, it's amazing, and like it really makes you like want to eat them. You're like, well, this guy loves barbecue chips that much. Like it makes it feel so much more real that he just like loves something like that. Except, okay, I also like really dislike his relationship to Alvin though, because the way he gets manipulated, especially in the Riley route, where like no one believes him, no one cares or anything,
Mhm.
he just thinks that Alvin is the only one who knows best for him, which is not true.
No.
Like that is not true at all. So yeah, I don't know.
And
It's very
here's also my question. Where the
yeah.
heck is Alvin in the other part, like Time Quest 1 and 2? Like, is Alvin still alive? And if so, where is he?
Because I'm assuming okay, I might be wrong here, but I feel like Alvin has some part to play in us connecting with the counterpart since he's kind of there. So, he
The quote
probably has
unquote rule
some part to
breaker.
play. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, no, I It's really weird. I feel like he is there in TimeCrest 1 and 2. He just isn't talking. Okay, TimeCrest 1, I feel like he just like at the beginning, I feel like he just doesn't care, or like he's either watching and seeing to see if Ash is actually like cool or not or whatever, or he's just like kind of sitting there on the sidelines not caring at all. And then he realizes like later on as like the whole thing progresses, I don't know. The only thing I can think here is, which I don't know, this is really random, but I feel like when Ash keeps running into Chronos and stuff, he's like, oh yeah, I want these guys to meet or something. This could help my plan. I don't know. I feel like that is a plausible situation, though. I don't know.
It could be, but also, wait, what about the red messages that Ash keeps receiving?
Yeah.
I feel like that could be Alvin.
Yeah, no, it is definitely Alvin, especially because his messages are read in TimeCrest 3 as well.
Yes.
I wonder why. Okay, I don't know actually if this was answered before in the installments, and I just completely forgot. But do you have any idea like why Kronos' messages are blue, or is that just like a random color that was picked that you're like, oh yeah, I have to pick a color for my messages to be since I'm not the main person or something? I don't know. It's weird.
I'm actually not sure. I'm kind of curious. And same thing with Alvin. Like, why are his red? And why does he keep sending these creepy poems?
Yeah, like that is something I really don't get, because the thing is that whole theory with Ash, like him only talking, him like watching until like he's like, oh yeah, I want Ash to be Cronus. It's all like it kind of makes sense up to the messages. Why those messages? Why? Like it doesn't make sense. Like you could just say Ash is gonna open the door or something, which kind of resembles Ash's dreams, so it kind of makes sense, even though I don't know if those are caused by Alvin or not. It seems a bit coincidental that they're like at the same time, kind of, but like I don't know. The red messages definitely. I don't see how they come into this picture. Like they're a bit random, honestly.
They are, and because I was like, what just happened here? And then like, I got a message, and she's like another one, and then Ash doesn't get them until like in TimeCrest, like I think it's like chapter
10?
10, yeah.
Is it 10?
And then
yeah, that's the first. Mm. Is it no. It's 9. I think it's the end of 9, because remember he gets them like in the Apple Courtyard as well.
oh yeah.
I don't what does it even say then? I actually can't remember.
I don't remember either. I have to
Yeah,
go back.
they're just kind of there. So, I don't know. I think it says something else about the door. Oh, nothing else. I wonder if he'll send any more intriguing messages in TimeCrest 4. I want to see. I feel like this would be a cool beginning. Okay, like I feel like TimeCrest 4 would be a cool beginning if it just began with red messages again, and it was some cryptic thing, and you didn't find out until the end of TimeCrest 4. Also, how many TimeCrest installments do you think there will be? Like, do you think there'll be 5 or 4, or like? I really don't want there to be 4, honestly, because like I only started playing TimeCrest last year, so I feel like it'd be extremely nice to just like have a cliffhanger to be able to discuss with other people. Whereas if it just ended now, like it'd be nice and all, but like I don't know. I feel like a cliffhanger would be very cool.
I don't know, cause I want to know if Riley actually came back to life or whoever.
Yeah.
Because like, why is Ash like if Ash is in the door and sees whoever behind there, why is that person there, and why is Ash able to go in but is still alive?
No, yeah. I also like. Do you have any theories about this as well? Like, how is Ash experiencing the memories? Because Ash is definitely not there. Like, it's not like the previous memories where if you choose to trust Kronos and Ash is like, I'm standing here, I can see this and this and this. It's not like that. Like, it seems to genuinely like not memories, but actually it seems to bring us back in time more like to really. I don't know. It's really open memories, more like it's really strange. I don't know how to describe it, but like it is nothing like Ash going back in time before. Like, because when Ash went back in time, the path wasn't changeable. So I'm assuming that like we ourselves were like us were put back in time. But then how is Ash witnessing this? And like, is Ash experiencing timers too, or is that being moved forward? Like, I don't know. I don't get this.
I don't either. Like, there's a lot of things that I'm just confused about. And like,
Mm.
as I said, like when you come back to the present time, so to speak, and it's asking you again, like I'm at the door, I forget what happens, but it's like I'm standing here, whatever. I see this person, and then AC is actually talking to us or whoever. I don't. There's just some things I'm not. I don't. It's just on
Mm.
a cliffhanger, and I really want to know what happens in TimeCrest 4 if those characters actually come back to life, but how that would happen.
Mm. I don't even know if Ash opens the door or not, though, because like when I picked the option to open the door, the last thing that we saw was Ash saying, "I'm reaching for the doorknob," or something like that.
Yeah,
Like it
I'm
never
reaching for the
said
door.
that Ash wasn't like, "I twisted the doorknob and opened the door." It was like, "I'm reaching for the doorknob." So like, is the door open, or I'm assuming it's not, because like no one, like the first thing when Ash comes back isn't, "I've resurrected someone." It's like really emotional. So I don't know. I don't know. It's a bit weird. I feel like that's part of it where you're like, Ash has to describe what happens next, because like Ash didn't get a chance to. Which again, I'm still confused how Ash experiences those memories. The only thing, and I don't think this would even make sense, is that Ash kind of got like flashes of the past. Like they were really detailed flashes. Like they
They
were
were.
basically, Ash was watching what we were doing, but like it was in their mind. But then again, like why didn't they speak? So I don't.
Yeah.
It's really weird. I don't get this at all. Like they'll have to definitely explain this, because this, I think this is literally the darkest, like the era where like there's such little things that like I can't think why, or like how this would happen. Like how on earth is Ash experiencing these memories if we have kind of gone back in the time? Like if we're the people who've gone back. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. And like, here's another question that occurred to me. Why did Riley per why did Riley put why did Riley push Ash off the platform of Ion? I think that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, that
And then
is.
she's like, "I don't remember ever doing
Mm,
that." And I'm like, "Uh,
mm.
you did?"
I feel like I've encountered the answer to this question several times and I've completely forgotten. So it, I don't know. I feel like someone said somewhere that it was like well, not someone in TimeCrest. I mean, like I feel like it was Kronos or Ash. No, it was no. It was Riley herself who was like, "I would only do that to protect you." Protect him, protect Ash from what? What? This is the part that confuses me. Why does Riley kind of let Kronos meet Ash later on? Well, I mean, not on purpose. I don't know if she lets Ash meet Kronos. I don't know. This part is a bit weird. But like, at least for the beginning, why does Riley try so incredibly hard? Why does Riley push Ash off of Ion just so Ash won't talk to Kronos? Is this because she knows what he's planning to do? Like, how long has Kronos planned to do this? That begs the question. Like, how long has this been going on in the mind of this guy? Like, what?
Yeah, and also what is Kronos planning to do with Ash?
Mm.
Or if not what to Ash, what to get Ash involved?
It feels, especially if it's so strange, and I can't even tell if Kronos is lying on this last part where you're like, "Hey, I said no." Where Kronos like, "Remember your those words of like when you get to say I trust you," and then later on, Kronos is standing there with Ignis, and you get the option. It's like, "I thought you said I could trust you."
And he's
Kronos is
like,
like,
"I said no
yeah,
such thing."
I never said that. So I don't get. Was he joking this whole time when he was trying to appear like all civil and stuff, or is he lying for some reason? Like, does he have motives to stop Alvin by like? I don't know. This is so confusing. Honestly, I feel like these theories are just kind of leading to dead ends. Like, I can't see where what. I don't get it.
Or maybe he lied to that part because Ignis was there and he didn't want Ignis going crazy and going like
Yes, that would be so Ignis. That would be so Ignis. Okay.
but much more louder than that.
On a lighter note of things that don't have dead ends. There's a really specific answer to this. You could not possibly not have a specific answer for this. How much golden time crystals do you have? Out of curiosity.
Let me actually look. Now I'm curious.
Okay.
Where's my phone? Oh, there it is. Ah! Open TimeCrest. The heck? Yes, there is internet connect. I think there's probably just a thing here. Okay, let's see. I have right now 257.
Oh wow! In time crystals.
Yeah, time crystals, and then I have like 990 gold, I think.
Oh my gosh! Wow. Actually, shockingly, I have never had this many, but I actually have 3,996 time crystals because I was on 1,000 because I paid for like 300 with money. I think I didn't pay for that much with money, but like I paid for a bit with money. And then I was like, I started because on my channel I'm basically doing playthroughs of TimeCrest. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna save up for the memory collector pack, which if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically you can every you go through, like this is for 2,000 time crystals. You can every chapter you go through, you collect a memory remnant. So every time you get one, it would double that. Like, and this only lasts for a week. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll save up for this, and then after that, I'll save up for the tasty elixir pack, which basically gives you like five script crystals and 5 dragonberry elixirs, and then I don't know, I kind of ended up on this number because I don't know, it's taken me kind of longer than I thought it would, way longer than I thought it would to get through the playthroughs. But I feel like at least at this rate, I'll be able to buy both of the packs at once or something. I don't know.
Also, I wish we would go back to time crystal because like you have to buy skip crystals and they're so expensive.
They are so expensive.
And I'm sorry,
I'm sorry. No, I was so bad.
I mean, I'm sorry, SneakyCrab, but I would think going back to time crystals because then you have to like worry about like purchasing like 10,000 time crystals to buy this and like spending like $2,000. Okay, not $2,000, but just I like the previous one where you could use the time crystals just to skip time instead of like skip time. Like I get why you did that, but like make it less expensive.
Oh yeah, I do get why, because I guess like it's their only way of income, but still, would be nice.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, I had another question, but I actually forgot. What's your favorite song, like in TimeCrest, like in the music player?
I would say the Ashes, like that's like the most happy one.
It is so happy. Yeah, Ash. You hear Ash's song, you're just like mood is like completely. You're like happy time, yay! It's just like
yay! And then you hear the heartbreak, and you're like,
well, that was short lived. Yes, it is very bad. No, I think mine, shockingly, is actually my favorite song is actually also Luther, because I'm just saying, just it all goes around, comes around. I guess. Like, I just feel like firstly, it's just so emotional. It is like such a good like song, and it just illustrates all that Luther goes through, and like it's just so sad, and you're like no. And also because I don't know, I genuinely really 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 like the instruments used in the song, like all the like different oh my gosh, I don't know what the word for this is, like the way the notes kind of blend together, the way they use different instruments that like kind of fade in, and especially the transition. I love the transition when it goes from little harp to that.
Oh yeah,
that piano. Yes, it is amazing. I would show, but I don't have the song, so
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I don't either, and I can't get. I can connect it to my audio mixer, but like, and if you guys are hearing what Ash's song sounds like, let me get my thing here, so you can actually hear it.
Mm.
Connect that, and let's see. I need to push. Okay.
Music. TimeCrest. AT&T. Shop. But shop. Notices. Memory Oracle. Music player.
I have the
Button.
thing paused
Music player.
because it's gonna.
Track number. Clip. Descriptive. Track number 1. Connect. Track number 2. Speech off.
Oh, yes.
Yes. That's Ash's song.
It is definitely extremely happy. It's very, very nice. Like every time you hear it, it's just like something happy is happening.
It is. And then let's see.
Track number 3. Be brave. Locked. Unlock call.
I hate when it's locked. You can't play. I wish there was a preview.
I have Be Brave. I have Be Brave on my other device, but I don't know. Do you want me to play it or
Bad Dreams. Song length 2 minutes 3 seconds.
Oh, Bad Dreams. Oh, that was.
Oh yeah.
This is Bad Dreams. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Unlock call.
No, by the way, did you know that Connection? I only found this out yesterday, or well, not yesterday. I don't know when I found. Yeah, it was yesterday actually. I was listening to Connection, like the very first song. I was listening to that with headphones.
Track number 1.
Oh,
Connection.
that's one.
Now playing.
No, I didn't realize that it has a ticking sound. Like when it goes to the, I don't know, the part's kind of like da 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 da. You know, when it goes to that part, it has a ticking sound in the background. Like
Hold
the
on.
kind of drums, they're ticking. I didn't know that.
Let me actually listen here.
It's a bit further on. You'll have to listen to this twice, I think. Yeah, here, listen to the drums. They're literally ticking.
That's not a drum. That's a I think you're using a
Or the thing. No, actually it's further on. Sorry.
Here, I think.
Is it there? It might be there. I don't know. I think it's there. It's really hard to hear, but like when it's going back and forth, like da 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 da.
Let me turn it up.
It's really, really hard to hear. I think you need headphones for this. Like it's extremely like built into the track. Kind of. I don't know. It's really hard to explain, but like it's there. It's just like really hard to hear. Like you need really like good you need to have like I don't know. It's really hard. You need to have like good headphones or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to hear.
Yeah, but you know, it's there. So if you guys want to hear that, wear some headphones.
Yeah, you have to put headphones on because then you can hear it, but it's like.
Also, what do you think about? I only saw this very recently, but what do you think about the SneakyCrab credits? I don't know if you ever saw this, but like their extra special credits are morning coffee, afternoon coffee, and evening coffee.
Oh, I remember that.
Yes. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing. I don't drink coffee.
You don't?
No. I think I don't know. I'm not a fan. I drink tea, but I don't drink coffee. So
yeah, I drink coffee, but then again, I've been drinking coffee for a while.
Yeah, no, I think I could drink coffee, but I kind of choose not to drink coffee. So yeah, I guess that's in the future. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I have to put that in the one eternity later. Oh no, a lot of people ask me like how I do that. I'm like, I have no clue.
You know, I have no clue how you did that either. Like that.
I think it's just
an impression, though.
I think it's just like when you like practice, when you hear it so much, you just like.
You know, if I did it, it would sound actually. I would sound like some weird voiceover voice.
Oh gosh.
And you do not want to hear my weird voiceover voice impression, guys. Trust me. Yes. Okay. We're moving on.
Yes.
Perfectly. Okay. Do you have a favorite memory oracle? Like, do you have a favorite character's little backstory?
I feel like if you look at, I don't know, like I have to go back and listen and look at them again, but like it's like really interesting. You look at the story and you're like, oh my gosh, so maybe that's why they act like this, or maybe this is why.
No, some of them I kind of wish they went into more detail because they describe parts of their backstory, but I'm like, this backstory is interesting and all, but it doesn't really tell us anything about the character that we like want to know, kind of.
Yeah.
Like, not want to know, kind of need to know in that way. Like, it doesn't solve any mysteries sometimes.
Yeah, it really doesn't. And what and like yeah, I don't know, like cuz it's like why does like let me think. There was one story that I wish that you could have like that you would be able to read, and it was who was it? I'm trying to remember. Oh, the time
Riley AC.
no, the TimeCrest merchant.
Oh, yeah, that is interesting. That is definitely interesting.
And like why they have to give up their identity. Like why?
No, yeah, it is. It is definitely really, really strange. I don't know. Like, I don't know. His story definitely needs to be told. Though. Like, he's very nice though. So
He
I don't know.
is.
Hopefully, there's nothing bad in his past.
And I feel like I feel so bad for him, like when he was like released, quote unquote. I forget what the word was that they used, like what they said, like fired or whatever. When uh Portia came in.
Yeah, that was sad. Or like, you know, the guy from Drape Heaven,
Yes.
Melvin. Yeah, that guy. I feel so bad because like the time we went to like Drape Heaven, he was just kind of crying and clearing up, and I was like, oh no, this poor guy, this poor guy. So
And then you also find out, spoiler alert, that Portia and oh, who's the other one? Why do I say Victoria? Not Victoria. It's another person that that's an illusion that she uses.
I don't know.
It's Kronos calls her something else. It's not Portia. It's the same person, but she uses an illusion.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I don't remember. Oh, what was her name? Oh, I don't know.
But you know who I mean.
I think so. Yeah.
But like,
I don't know.
like
I
why?
actually don't. Yeah.
But why did she do that though?
It is definitely weird. I don't know. Also, the with Patora's hair
That's what it
changing
is.
color.
Patora. Patora. That's
Sorry?
it. Patora and Portia. I think it's the same person. I think.
Oh yeah, yeah. So like, is it's strange though. Like, do they? Because Patora is a guild master in TimeCrest. So what? Like, what happened? Like,
I know.
who is she real now, or like she melted through a wall? So that was great.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was, but then again, she also said I'm not really here, so that actually backs up that Portia Patora theory. But then again, it makes me feel really bad for Patora. Like, she's just not real.
I know, and I'm like, wait. If you're not here, then how are you actually talking to? Like, how?
Yeah, like, hello, what? What? Okay. Did you have any other like topics you wanted to talk about specifically?
Oh gosh, there probably are so many.
There are. We could literally continue this conversation for like this long. So
Yeah. I guess another thing, like, I'm kind of curious about, like, does Ash actually remember her actual parents, and what? Why? Like, when Ash goes back. No, okay. When you like, it's like when Ash falls off of Ion, it's like time is like reversed like 20 14 years back, and then
Literally.
I'm like, wait a minute, no, like you reverse time, and then it goes back that many years, and you're like, wait, what just happened? And then like,
You know, the only thing I can think of is that Alvin is somehow controlling how much further, like how far the time goes back each time, like the person is resurrected, which kind of I feel like is definitely probable. Well, possible. I mean, um, sorry, but oh my gosh, what was I saying? Oh my gosh. Um, no, I feel like it definitely oh my gosh. Um,
you're saying about that he controls how much time each.
oh yeah, yeah. Sorry, thanks. But I like so again back to I feel like this goes back to the whole thing about maybe Alvin was like curious to see what Ash's reaction would be to Kronos doing all that stuff, or maybe again this was part of Alvin's plan to like bring like maybe this was part of Alvin, Kronos, and like Ignis's plan or whatever to show Ash this stuff. But then I feel like their whole plan was definitely not just to show Ash and us the memories. Like they have something else going on, but like I can't figure out what. Because like all these theories, they're going around what could happen in TimeCrest 4, but like the main thing is what on earth was the point of showing Ash these memories? Why? Like they have to be planning something huge if they went to these measures.
Yeah, and also, who's the guy with the scar in his chin or whatever they called him?
No, I'm not gonna spoil this because I'm not sure if you've played this part because it was a really random way. I don't even remember how exactly I played this part, but I'm gonna try hinting at it just in case you have played it. But basically, in TimeCrest 3 in the Riley route, Luther can get
I've taken the Riley part.
yeah, no, Luther can get sent to like a cell to watch the yeah, this
Oh
is
yeah, 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 yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
to watch the trials, and then the man comes and kind of writes a T on the door.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
But like, who is that guy? Like,
That's what
what's the
that's who I'm wondering.
Is he is he King Janos's brother or something? Because I think he's a bit insane. Like, not gonna lie, he's a little bit insane. He has something wrong. Also, why on earth was he writing a T on the door? I'm assuming he wanted to write TimeCrest, but why? Maybe he's part of the Brian Empire, Ryan Hart Empire. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, and that
That's
and
kind of
also
weird.
like I wonder is TimeCrest really is King Janus or Janus part of all of this too? But no, he wouldn't be because he's on that machine when
Yeah, and he can also die. So I'm assuming that part was just like Ash kind of discovered that by accident. But then
yeah,
again, how did Chronos and stuff know that Ash was there?
that's what
Because
I'm
like
wondering.
yeah, no, I feel like maybe Chronos just kind of went down and found that passage and found Janos dead. But like I don't know if he mentions anything about this if Ash doesn't kill Janos, but like if so, how does he know? Like it's confusing. I would say that there's security cameras, but I don't think there
Or
is.
maybe a
Maybe they put
TimeCrest
a
version of security
tracking spell on
cameras.
Ash.
You know, that makes me wonder too because every time. Oh, that reminds me. Another question. You know when Ash goes to the thing in Wispy Brook,
Yeah,
um, because it is it Ignis who says then come to Wispy Brook? That's where it all began, or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah. It is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And like when Ash gets there, Ash sees like this, like sh- goes to this door and it's locked and there's no key. But
Hmm.
what's behind actually that door? Because when Ash knocks 3 times, the door opens and then Ash is suddenly like,
Oh yeah, I've actually explored I think every single part of that scene because one day I was like, I'm not knocking on that door. So I asked Ash to like look for a key in every possible way. Ash died the first time. It was kind of a
yes,
brutal
yeah,
death. Ash was freaking strangled to death. How lovely. We do not want that. But then the
by this
yeah, no,
random
the second
guy,
time,
like whoever the person with the violet
yeah,
eyes,
the guy freaking ran over. He was like, "Violet eyes!" Like
like violet
I'm
eyes,
pretty sure
violet
we shouldn't be
eyes.
laughing, but it was so random.
I
Oh
know,
my
and
god.
I'm like, what? And then like he doesn't move until like you look at him, or like he comes.
It's really. I'm assuming that could be Ignis's father, which yeah, his father wasn't a good guy and all, but it seems like some freaking dark stuff was done to this guy. When I tried the second time and I was like, I'm not knocking on this door, and I was like, hey, yeah, don't go downstairs because there's a man there. I still got killed.
Yeah, because the
So,
guy came like charging after you.
mm,
And like I think it's like there's like a way like you go by the chair and you look at and then the man with the violet eyes like comes charging after you and you're like, what the heck?
no, imagine actually being Ash in that situation, and this man with freaking
Just
like
laying there.
like and also like I don't know whether it was black eyes or something, like weird eyes. Okay, there's a photo and there's you know it's weird.
And he's holding on to it. He's holding on to this thing and then you pull it out of his hand and then he comes just out of nowhere.
Yeah, that would not be a fun situation to be in, mind you. Like I would not like to be Ash in that situation.
Yeah.
I personally I think Ash is very brave for approaching that guy, but I would not do that. I would be like, oh yeah, there's a man. We're gonna just like go as far away from that guy as possible. Honestly, like, yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know.
So what do you think is behind that door for real? Because like I feel like what happened
Mm.
it wasn't actually supposed to happen.
Or I feel like it might have been, but like it wasn't. It wasn't like real. It was like an illusion. Sorry. Um. So I wonder. It is weird what is behind that door. I don't know.
Because like when you go through it, Ignis is like, come in like and like is like come like like shake my hand or whatever, and you and like and then and like, dude, why?
Literally, Ignis turns from this hopeful guy being like, "You'll be the master of fire, so I don't have to hurt anyone," and he's like, "Ha ha ha! I shall now kill you," or something. Like it's no. Also, do you have like a scene in TimeCrest that is like you read through it or whatever, and you're like, "This is the creepiest scene I've played so far," or something? And like,
I
yeah,
would say probably like the part where you're at Wispy Brook, like that scene is just flat out scary. Like it's just it's
it
quiet.
is. No, I think mine. I don't know if this is what you're referring to, but like mine is definitely when I don't know why, but like this has just like creepy vibes to it in like a way, like as in when Ash is asked to open the door by both Ignis, Kronos basically, and Alvin. Like it's just the fact that the night like Bad Dreams is playing in the background. And like Alvin is messaging Ash, and you're like, this is such a bad decision. And then they're all talking about this door. Like it just has the vibes. Like this is not good.
Yeah, like it's just the door, like just yeah, it's just the door, and
literally, literally. So
I mean the door to what?
yeah, exactly. The door to justice. I don't think so.
And then why do they want Ash to open the door? Is my question. Why? Like
Yeah, that's
out of all the characters, why Ash?
yeah, yeah. Actually, that literally why Ash? Is that because Ash has the pocket watch? And Alvin wants to reclaim the Pokeball. Yeah, imagine this whole thing turned to be nothing to do with Ash in the slightest, and it was completely to do with Alvin just one. Oh, actually, this could be possible. I like this theory actually. Well, I don't know if I like it, but it's a theory where the reason for this, for Alvin sending us the messages as well, is because it's nothing to do with Ash. Ash. It's nothing to do with Ash, but it's just it's to do with Alvin wanting to talk to us again. I feel like that could be it. Like that could be that's a definite theory, but I feel like I don't know. It works.
It does. And again, like, and comment down below, guys, what you guys think, and how many TimeCrest installment thingies will there be? Do you think it'll be like 1, 10, 15,000?
Yeah.
Okay, not 15,000, but
I would love that. TimeCrest 14,999.
15, yes.
Yes.
15,000.
I don't know even. I think they'd run out of names by that point.
They probably would.
Also, I think we'd all be dead. Just putting that out there. So
Yeah, I would probably say at least maybe. I'm hoping there's a 4. I'm really hoping there is.
There definitely should be. Like I'm 99% sure. I'm 99.9% sure that there is a 4 because developers have been hinting about it. There's a thing in TimeCrest 3 that's like your Ash's and Luther's fate is going to be yours to control again in TimeCrest 4. Dun dun dun. And also, they've been more active on Twitter, which is interesting.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna tweet this, and I'm also gonna like play like through the game, the whole thing again, and like just talk about it myself as well, because I feel like there'll be like obviously you're doing it too, but like a bit like 2 different sides of it, kind of like different opinions.
And then like I feel like because I am doing like playthroughs currently on my channel, but I feel like if you did them too, you could like explore other choices that I didn't make.
Yeah, and there's so many.
There are. Like, especially in TimeCrest 3, like, it's the first TimeCrest, which I feel like this could be because Luther's a proper TimeCrest, that, like, there's more responses, but this it could just be me. It's, like, it's a really random theory. But, like, there are, like, at least 4 or 3 responses each time. Oh my gosh, no, okay. Back to the creepiest scenes, actually, for a sec. Just to say that, like, one of them, or at least one of the weirdest / creepiest scenes is in, I don't know if you ever come across this, but, like, in TimeCrest 4, what? No, not in TimeCrest 4, okay? In TimeCrest 3, I don't know when this is, but I think it's when you're talking to Luther when he's awake, and, like, Alvin's there, and if you choose to say nothing over and over, okay, Alvin sends you a message, and just before I say what it is, it's not transmitted to Luther, and it's just like, say more, please. I get lonely out here in the network, and I'm like, okay.
Wait, it actually said that?
It's a bit strange, you know.
Wait, it said that actually? I get lonely here out in the network?
I don't know if he said that, but he said I'm alone out here or something like that.
Okay.
He said something similar. It was really strange. After that, I was literally just like, okay. Anyway, I don't even know if you get another option to say nothing after that. I think you just are forced to say stuff. Like, if Alvin's the one making these responses, then he's like, nah, you're not having option anymore. I want you to talk to me. Oh my gosh, that's really strange.
Yeah, it's just, and like, why did Ash get involved in the trials? Like, Ash shouldn't have, because Ash didn't really know much. That's that magic stuff thingy.
No, yeah, I don't think it's even that. I think it's, well, maybe it is that. I don't know, because there was copper trials, but I feel like they just went way too far.
Like, I agree. It went way overboard.
Even before Ignis, the Guildmasters chose to have the trials in the Tremble Caves, where, as Ash said, it was a breeding den for basilisks. So why on earth would they choose that as the trials for a bunch of, I'm guessing, 16-year-olds, okay? Or people who are, like, around that age. So young people, okay? Young people who are copper, okay? They're not bronze. Like, even bronze would be better than copper. There's no even assurance that they know, like, strong spells, and you're throwing them in with a group of basilisks. Like, the only thing I can think is that they were coerced by Kronos to do this, but kind of dark, bro.
But then
don't
why?
coerce your Guildmasters.
Yeah, but if Kronos was did this, then why would he do it?
Yeah, that too. Unless it's with the door needs blood sacrifice, so they're like, yeah, this will kill him. But then again, what if Cronus didn't like convince his guildmasters? Well, I mean, like, I don't know, coerce them into doing this, which I feel like is very unlikely. Like, I don't know how he would do that. But anyway, like, how? Why did they agree? Like, what on earth was his reasoning? Why did they follow along with it? Like, I get that they're under him and all, but I don't think they follow him. Like, it's a bit weird.
Yeah, it is. And like, because like it says like the door does need like sacrifices like to bring someone back to life, but like, does it have to be that person who does it, or just someone in general? Like, it doesn't. I don't know.
Yeah, that is.
And why?
Weird.
And why does it though? Like,
I mean, I guess because it's like dark magic. What? I guess because it's I don't know. Yeah, that is actually a good point. I don't know why it needs blood sacrifices. Like, that is kind of dark.
yeah,
Very.
very.
Also, how on earth did they summon the door? Like,
That's I'm wondering about
literally,
that.
it's just like it appeared in front of me. Who did it? Why? Like, can they just do it anywhere? Like,
That's what I'm wondering. Like, how did they do that? Like, Ash just like this bam in front of the door, and you're like, wait, whoa, what just happened?
I mean, I feel like it's not something you consider at the time because things are kind of changing and appearing around you anyway. Which, yeah, imagine being in Valencia where you could freaking teleport at any moment, where anything could freaking appear in front of you at any moment. Kind of scary.
Very.
You kind of have to be watching your back way more.
Apparently, we need eyes on the back of our heads.
Literally.
No, have 3 hands. One hand has the cane in front of you. The other one has the cane in the back of you to make sure nobody's behind you.
Yes.
If you guys are wondering what the heck we're talking about, it's because we're both blind. So.
Yeah. No, I feel like Scarlet's powers would be like really handy in that kind of situation. Which, lucky Scarlet, like that is
really
a
cool.
power.
That'd be really cool. But
yeah, literally just being able to walk by yourself and like.
And then people would never know you're blind. You're like, no, I'm blind. You're like, wait.
Oh, amazing. Yeah. And like, even glowing shoes. If we had glowing shoes like on Earth, I feel like people would be like a bit like, huh? But in Valencia, who knows why your shoes glow? Like, it's pretty normal, I'm assuming. Like, it would be more normal than here anyway. So like, you wouldn't be questioned. Like, that is just amazing. I have no clue how SneakyCrab even thought to make her like do that fire magic thing. I don't know how on earth they thought of that. Like, it's really genius, but I've actually no clue how on earth they thought of that idea. Like, it's very good.
It is. And then she's like, I know, like there's someone in the room. And I'm like, how do you know? Like I get like how, but like in the game, how does she know? Like, obviously in real life, you would like, we could hear like my parents kind of exaggerate. They're like, you have bat ears. You can like hear a penny drop across from like the next screen. I'm like, okay.
So it's more like kind of I can't always sense that people are in the same room as me, especially because I just kind of tend to lose focus sometimes. I'm like, hello, are you there or something? But like if you can hear people's breathing or something, then yeah. But like it's really handy though that she can do that. That she can just sense like people across the room. Also, I feel like, you know, in TimeCrest where they say that like Luther got like different patterns on his shoes or whatever, so Scarlet could tell that it was him.
Yes.
Well, I feel like in some cases, like with different shoe brands and stuff, that wouldn't be necessary. Because I feel like you could tell trainers, say, apart from something else.
Yeah. There's a bunch of questions I would love to have answered in TimeCrest, but like I could just picture like SneakyCrab being like, who knows? Maybe it will, maybe it won't.
Literally, like like it's also the question of like why, I don't know, like some characters you really like motives, 3 question marks.
Oh yeah. Oh, remember I remember the first time like the what was it? I think it was like the TimeCrest 1. Not TimeCrest 1. There. Before they got the new music track, there was a music track called, it was just 3 question marks and that was it. And I can't remember what it was. I think it was like that creepy piano music thing.
Yeah, that would be pretty 3 question marky worthy. No, I feel like naming bad dreams for 3 question marks would have been a good idea as well, though.
Yes, because it's like it's well, A, mysterious, and B, it's like absolutely horrifying. Just don't play that at nighttime, guys, because it is scary.
Yeah, it's not the best game to play at like midnight, especially if you're going through like a bloody scene. You're
Yeah,
like, there's blood spurting everywhere, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's 3 a.m. I do not want to be reading this.
yeah. I'm just saying, like there are some things, guys. Like if you're curious on what TimeCrest, like if you'll play it yourself, we're both giving you a heads up. There are some scenes that are very intense.
Yeah. Okay. So do you have any other things you want to like discuss?
I think we covered everything.
Literally, I think we've talked about like literally everything plausible. Yeah, it was very fun though talking, like theorizing this intensely.
Very. And if you guys want to check out her channel I'll put it down below in the description. Or if you can't find it, just look up TimeCrestians.
Yeah, you could just look up the TimeCrestians and it should pop up somewhere around there.
It's somewhere.
But you know, I feel like the situation requires bad dreams music. So yes. Okay. Anyway, it was a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me on your channel, and I really did enjoy theorizing. So thank you.
You're welcome. So that's it for today's video. If you guys have any more questions, please put them down in the comments below, or you may send them to info@TheTechPianoPlayerKid.com. You can also give me a text at 913-312-1325, and if you do not live in the United States, you can text me through WhatsApp and give me a call there as well. I also have a toll-free number that you can use to give me a call at 877-318-8775. Please also follow me and like my Facebook page, The Tech Piano Player Kid, and follow me on Twitter, tech_piano. And you can also join my discussion forum on my website where you can ask questions about technology and help to answer questions about technology for the blind and stuff like this by going to TheTechPianoPlayerKid.com and clicking on the discussion board page underneath the navigation bar menu where you can register for a free account and help to answer questions and ask questions if need to be. Please make sure that you get permission from your parents if you still need to do so before making an account, just to make sure that you're on the safe side and that you don't want to get in trouble, because we don't want that to happen. And you can also subscribe to my monthly newsletter if you wish by going to my website, TheTechPianoPlayerKid.com. Again, if need to be, get permission from your parents just to be on the safe side. And you can unsubscribe at any time if you wish, and you have any trouble with unsubscribing or creating an account or deleting your account, please let me know, and I will do my best to help you out. Anyway, that's it for today's video. God bless you all, and peace. The Tech Piano Player Kid is out. Thank you for watching today's video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and leave a comment down below. For questions, please send an email to info@thetechpianoplayerkid.com. You can also give a call or text at 913-312-1325. And don't forget to like my Facebook page, The Tech Piano Player Kid, and follow me on Twitter, tech_piano. Black background with white text that reads The Tech Piano Player Kid displays on the screen with the same text written to the right in Braille, then fades to black.